Tornado, 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 tornado.
My name is Sarah Purnell. I am the founder of CTTA, which is Central Texas Tennis Association, and we've been here for over 30 years.
Boys, you know you're last in the line. Ladies are always first.
We are a nonprofit 501c3. We're small, but we do big things, and we do it a lot on our own.
Good, very nice. Don't step on the yellow.
We started at age 4. I've had a couple kids start at age 3 because they're big kids. You don't think that they're listening at all because they constantly repeat and repeat. Look, look, look. 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out. But once they get it, we all celebrate. I really started this program because my son, who was playing tennis at the time, we wanted to see more of us playing. I wanted to have my son be able to see other people of his color. I wanted him to know that this sport can be his if he wanted. So it was directed mainly to the kids that couldn't afford to pay for private lessons or go to the clubs. And now it's not just black and brown kids.
Where are you going? Don't give up.
He started out in East Austin, strictly East Austin, but we are all over the place now. I do about 12 classes for the week in different sites. I probably see about 72 kids.
All right, Missy, you can do this.
These are like my own kids. These kids are, I tell everybody, they are a lifeline for me. They actually saved my life, to be honest. When I first got cancer, it was like, okay, you know, the big C, everybody's, you're gonna, you know, that's the end of everything. I would go do my chemo for 8 hours, get out of the chair and run, get in my car and hustle to my site for tennis. That went on for over a year, every day. And it's still going on because I have things that I'm dealing with now.
You're in remission, you're in your 70s, you're about to be 73 years old. You're out here in this Texas heat every day. What is keeping you going?
My kids, if I did not have them to get up and go to, I probably would be like all the other people in my support group, just bedridden or the attitude of just giving up. And I try to set a good example. And I think setting an example that sometimes you get knocked down, but you gotta get up. And I have a lot of kids, and now I'm about to tear up. I'm so sorry. I have a lot of kids that are in a bad situation. And if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be able to help them. And that's what I'm about.
What it means to you to be a 5 Food Care Award winner.
It tells me that I am appreciated and that what I do is actually making a difference in others' lives.
I'm Arjun Sharda, I'm 14, and I'm the executive director of Talim. Talim, it's derived from the Arabic word talim, which means education, but it also stands for technology, leadership, entrepreneurship, engineering, and mathematics. So I started Talim at 12 years old when I was in middle school, which is currently Texas's largest K-12 networking nonprofit. We're just a organization, helps incubate ideas, helps start ideas, and helps young people get through those ideas. It's hard to start ideas. There's not much resources for young people compared to adults. We've helped our clubs raise over $500,000 in donation sponsorships. So far, we have over 5,000 members in our Chapters or Club program. We're also expanding our Alagi Capital program, and we've been able to reach over 3 million people through social media. If they want to create something, they should be able to without the constraints of money, school, time. We want to give them the resources and the network that they can leverage for those ideas. One of the reasons, main driving forces in me starting Talim was that I wanted to go to South by, I wanted to network, but LinkedIn is 16 plus, South by is $2,000 for a ticket. I wanted to build stuff. I wanted to actually start a business in middle school. And I realized that other people don't have these resources. And that's what led me to start Talim. I was able to attend South by this year and actually be able to speak at it. And I presented a session on students and artificial intelligence. So specifically how we can prevent cheating in schools and in the education system. And I never expected it. It was full circle for me. And so, fortunate to have received so much help from friends, from people, volunteers.
What does it feel like when you see someone's idea come to fruition, or they raise the money that they need to get things going?
It makes me feel proud. It makes me feel like a dad to these ideas. It makes me feel like, wow, like sometimes I'll think about it whenever I feel, like, why am I doing this? When I feel like I've lost my purpose.
What keeps you going? What keeps you doing this?
I want to make sure that my work actually leaves a lifelong impact even after I pass away and actually helps other people instead of just me.
What are your goals for the nonprofit in the future?
I want Talim to be able to go extinct in the future. I don't want Talim to be required for society for youth ventures. I want us to be a supporting force in why youth ventures and youth incubators become so prevalent.
How does it feel to you to be a 5 Who Care award winner?
Yes, it's a milestone, it's an award, and I'm so grateful to have received this award, and be a 5 Who Care recipient, but I feel it reminds me that there's so much more work to do. This is a reminder that I am held to high standards, and I must continue.
I'm Caitlin Tran, and I'm the founder of Rain Barrels for Runoff, and I'm 17 years old. Back in 2023, I read multiple reports from local news stations about the harmful algal blooms in Lady Bird Lake.
Lady Bird Lake had one of the worst blooms of 2023.
But temperatures are climbing, and the chance for toxic algae in the lakes, well, that's going up too.
And that's a place where my family and I go frequently. And so to see these scummy mats killing dogs and other wildlife really broke my heart. So I wanted to find a way to prevent these harmful algal blooms from growing. So I really wanted to create a project that tackled specifically stormwater runoff. So that's the root of the issue. And I found that rain barrels were a great way to do that. So essentially what Rain Barrels for Runoff does is we upcycled old discarded drums from local food businesses, whether it be a farm or local restaurant, and we essentially churned those into hand-painted rain barrels with several schools in the Central Texas area. And we fundraised, by selling them, we fundraise them at local grocery stores.
Scan the QR codes and then you can place your bid.
We paint these barrels with each unique designs, so they're all made in the vision of an individual or a group of artists. It involves so many youth. We have about 24 youth currently who have painted our barrels. All together, we donate them to EcoRise, and so far we've raised almost $2,000 this year alone. Last year we raised $1,000, so that's a pretty awesome milestone for us so far. I put in, hundreds of hours per year into my efforts with combating the water crisis here in Central Texas, whether it be with my rain barrels or testing water quality here. When I'm looking for water to test, I'm really looking for a lot of things you can see on the surface, so things like flow rate, the turbidity. So I mainly volunteer for the Lower Colorado River Authority and Texas Stream Team as a water quality monitor. So essentially I just go out to the field like the creeks we just went to collect water quality data, and I pretty much report that to the agencies, and they can use that to just gain that temporal insight over time. Unfortunately, it's all dry right now since we are in a major drought in Texas. And I think just seeing like those constant reports about like the droughts, the contamination, that's what keeps me, driven to understand that this is an urgent issue, and in response, there needs to be constant efforts going to this.
What does it mean to you to be a 5 Who Care award winner?
I'm happy I get to share these efforts with others. So hopefully I can inspire others to collect water samples or just do anything that helps their local environment.
My name is Gigi Edwards-Bryant. I'm the founder of the Right to Me Foundation. Prom Rack is our signature event. We're celebrating 25 years this year. The name Prom Rack is experience. And I took it from Nordstrom's Rack, by the way. The mission of Prom Rack is to put in the hands of a student and their family everything that they need to enjoy this Rite to Passage event. It started with youth in the foster care system only, but since Central Texas is so generous, we had more than we could give out to the students that would come to us. So I opened it up to all of Central Texas independent school districts, charter schools, private schools. They get a personal shopper. That shopper is to stay with them throughout the whole experience. They get a dress, they get shoes, they get jewelry, we give them gift bags, and then once they finish that, we have stylists who will do updos and show them how to do their hair and get ready for prom. The whole thing are volunteers. This would not work without these amazing volunteers that come in. We have about 100 volunteers throughout the whole event. We see an average of about 600 girls, students that come through. I started it because I wanted a way to give back to the system. I entered the system at 6. It was a sense where everything you're familiar with is taken away from you, and then you lose your siblings. I don't feel like I was celebrated in the foster care system. I missed all Rite to Passage events. I don't remember having a birthday party. I remember when I was older and threw my first birthday party. I aged out at 18, homeless, because there was no way, there was nothing that was provided for me. So I started doing those sorts of things, just funding it myself, making sure that we could do these things for these students and children and now young adults that didn't have someone there for them. Because I know what a difference it would have made in my life.
What keeps you going?
The volunteers, the students. I just believe that in my heart that this is one of the things that God wants me to do. I do a lot of things, but this one is special because I get to see the faces that are being touched and I get to see the outcomes.
What does it mean to you to be nominated as the Five Who Care Award winner?
Being nominated as a Five Who Care Award winner was, I was so excited. I'm from Austin, born and raised. I've been here my whole life. And I've watched the awards. I'm very grateful, very thankful, and I want to make it clear that there are a lot of people that have put me here.
Who's hungry? Hey, whoop whoop. There you go.
Hello, my name's Tim Wilkes, and this is my wife,
Mary Wilkes.
and we are the founders of the Jennifer Wilkes Foundation.
Enjoy. All right. Hope everything goes well, and anything we can do for you. We're every Wednesday we serve a meal here. So next week will be Firehouse Sub, and the week after that will be Chick-fil-A. But by then you should be out of here.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
30,000 meals that we have served at Dell Children's Hospital over the last 19 years. And Mary and some volunteers are a big part of doing that.
To help lighten their load, to make things easier for them, or to guide them in some way if we can.
We spent 3 Christmases in the hospital, so we knew exactly what those families are going through. Our daughter Jennifer was diagnosed with AML at the age of 14, acute myeloid leukemia. Got the call one day, I was in my office and said to get to a hospital and your daughter has cancer. It's the scariest moment of my life at that point. She spent over 350 days in the hospital.
It's rough after a while. She got tired of the hospital food and just wanted other things to eat. And His Grace Foundation used to let them order treats or snacks. And she would get the double stuffed Oreos.
Jennifer would was just so appreciative of things that was going on, and If you ever met Jennifer, Jennifer had a smile that just light up a room. And Jennifer always said, Dad, when I get done with this, I want to be able to help kids. I want to be able to help families. I really want to make a difference. She spent almost 28 days on a respirator. Her lungs gave out. You know, she was 17 when she passed away, November 25th in 2005. Worst day of my life. We told herself, but man, let's give back. Let's do something to help the children, the families, what Jennifer wanted to do. So we turned around, we started the foundation, and that next year we put on our first annual golf tournament in April of 2006. Had 85 golfers show up, and it started from there. We've now helped grant over 60 Make-A-Wishes of all the children here in the Austin area. Every dollar we make goes back and help the families. Nobody on our foundation or board takes a salary.
What does it mean to you to be a Five Care Award winner?
It just means a lot. It just means, I don't know, that we're really helping and that we're making a difference, we hope.
We're honored that we were selected. It's 21 years, and I'm not the type that, hey, boast our flag saying, hey, we deserve this, because we don't. Jennifer deserves this, and it's not our award.
It's the kids. We do it for the kids.
We do it for the kids.